Hey you guys, back again with another video. Today I am making some oxtails my way. Everybody makes oxtails differently, but this is how I'm making mine. So I seasoned the oxtails with my, seasonings, my homemade all-purpose seasonings, and I used adobo, and I have cut up some celery, and I cut up some carrots. So I'm going to fill this up with water right now, and this is going to cook but like medium high heat, and it's going to be probably 2-3 hours, you guys. So I have some cut onions over here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I cut up some onions. I got some potatoes over there soaking in water. The thing I want to do is I don't want to put the onions in right away because I don't want the onions to disintegrate. And same with the potatoes. So I'm going to put the potatoes like maybe 30 minutes, when this is done. So when it's almost done, when it's 30 minutes left, for this to cook, I'm going to add the potatoes, and maybe an hour or maybe 2 hours or maybe an hour and a half after this start cooking, I want to add the onions. Because I want to see my onions, and I got to add some garlic in here too. I want to see my onions and I want to see my potatoes. But y'all, see, this is what I'm using. Flavored water, seasoned water. I don't even know if that's what y'all call it, but y'all, this is not supposed to have been a video, but this looks so pretty. By the time y'all see this video, I should have new pots and pans. But, sometimes you got to use what you have, until you get what you want or you get what you need. So this is going to cook for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how tender the meat is, Usually I will give it about maybe 2.5 hours to 3 hours for this to cook. So I got the water going. I know this is going to need more water. This is the same bowl I seasoned the oxtails in. And like I said, everybody makes their oxtails different. Some people put it in the oven. Some people, sear it first, and then I ain't got time for all that. So this is going to cook for a half. I'm going to let it cook for an hour and a half, right? Check on it. So I got mine on number 6 on my stove. That's about medium. So it says low here and then it says high. But the high is, I think 10, I think. Yeah, 10 is high and 1 is low. So I got mine on 6. Y'all can't even see it. Oh, can y'all see that? I have mine on 6, and it's the lowest one and the highest 10. So mine is like a little bit more over in between. But yeah, so this is going to go for about an hour and a half. I'm going to check how tender the oxtails is. If it's a little tender, then I'll give it another hour. So then I'm going to add the oxtail. Then I'm going to add the onions to this. And then I'm going to add the not carrots. The carrots is going to take a little long. Y'all, you know what made me want to make oxtails? I was thinking about corned beef hash and eggs. Not the eggs, but corned beef hash. That's what I was thinking of. And all this time I thought that corn was in the beef, but they called it corned beef because that's how it was cooked or something, or made, or not made, but how it was the cooking process. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So I'll be back. So yeah, so is no corn in corned beef. I wish somebody would have told me this. How many years ago? Let me see, 2012, 2011, I found out I was allergic to corn. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. I wish somebody would have told me this 12 years ago that there's no corn in corned beef. That's just how it was, how it was processed, or however you say it. But yeah, y'all. Oh, I could add some, what they call that thing. Oh, I can never remember the name. Cilantro. I could add the cilantro, the dry cilantro, but I already have parsley in it. But this is cilantro, you guys. This is the dry cilantro. And they said this is a Chinese parsley. I did not know. But it tastes, the fresh one, I never taste the dry one. I don't know if the dry have any taste to it. But I don't know if the dry have any taste to it. But I know the fresh one is so good. Let me see. Can you try this? But anyway, like I was saying, the fresh cilantro tastes so good in salads. Tastes so good on your tacos. Oh my gosh. It's just like, for some reason, that cilantro just brought that taco to life. And that salad to life. The fresh cilantro. So yeah, so what brought me to making this oxtails is that I got on my favorite, house jumper. But what brought me to this is that I wanted some corned beef hash. I was thinking about doing chicken and hash. So that's like basically the hash part, I think, is the potato part, right? Yeah. So I was gonna do some chicken and hash. I was like, then I was like, ooh, oxtails and hash. But then of course it came to this. So I wanted some corned beef hash and cheese grits. That's what I wanted in the beginning. And I don't have no corned beef hash. I wanted to make it from scratch myself, get the actual corned beef. And yeah. So we're going to let this go for an hour and a half. And I'll be back to check on the tender and see how tender the meat is. And if it's like it has more to go, I'll just go for another 30 minutes. That'll be 2 hours in. And then I'll check again. Then I'll throw the onions in. And then let it go for another half an hour. And then I'll add the potatoes in. I don't want it to fall completely off the bone. But I want you to be able to take a bite of it and just, or pick up the bone and the meat slide out. That's how I want it. So if you want it like that, you gotta let it cook a little, like maybe for 3 hours. Y'all, I don't think I can wait 3 hours before I can eat. Like, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:18 p.m.
Ooh, 3:18 p.m. So once this start boiling, from the time it start boiling, that's gonna be, like, let's say this start boiling at what, like 6, no, not 6, like at 3:25 or 3:30. That, it starts from when it boils. Once you see the first boil, that's when the timer starts. And then that go for, like, let's say through 3 hours. So like, I won't be eating this until like, let me see, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 6:30 p.m. And I did not eat anything because I got up at 12 noon. So I got up, showered, brushed my teeth, all that. Got myself together. My mom stopped by. My niece stopped by. My twin's daughter, youngest daughter, was with my mom. They came by. And yeah. So I had a visitor this morning from family. Actually, not this morning, this afternoon, because I got up at 12. Showered, and they came by like after 1. I got up on time. But like I said, y'all, this was not supposed to have been a video. Is that rain? That sound like rain. Really? You know, there's some people who do like a roux for their oxtails. You know, they put they whatever they use to make their roux, you know, and then they add it, you know, the oxtails into it. Listen, I make my oxtails like I make soup. Throw it in there, season it well, because you're going to get a nice broth from the seasoning and the vegetables. You're going to get a nice broth. And that's how I like my oxtails. Some people barbecue. Some people bake their oxtails. Some people, you know, what they call that? Sear their oxtails. Everybody cooks their food differently. As long as it tastes good at the end of the day, it's all right for me. You know, my family love it. I love it, you know. That's all that really matters. I'm going to throw some cilantro, some fresh cilantro in here if I still have any left. I think I do have some left. But yeah, I love the fresh cilantro. I'm going to make sure I keep some cilantro in this house. Some fresh cilantro. But I never knew. Oh, that's rain. I didn't know it was going to rain today. So I'm going to put the top on this. That's, you know, that would help, right? And I will be back in an hour and a half to check this bad boy. Y'all stay tuned. Hey, y'all, I'm back. So it's been an hour and 30 minutes. The alarm just went off. So let's check this pot. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. So we're going to check it. So I'm going to so it's still tough, y'all. It's still tough. But I'm going to add the onions to this. See? So I'm going to let this probably cook for another hour. No, an hour and a half, because that would be 3 hours. But I'm going to add the onions in now and let this cook for another hour. And then I'm going to, first of all, I got to add more water to this. This water is hot. So that definitely stopped. No, because I'm pouring hot water in here. So now that's going to take some time to boil again. But it should boil right away because that's hot water. I just poured into this. So yeah, I said I was going to add this an hour when it's left an hour on the timer. But I need to get this onion seed. Oh, I didn't add no garlic. Ooh. Now, I don't have no whole garlic, you know, the fresh garlic. So I'm going to use what I have, you know. Sometimes you don't always have everything, but I make sure I have one or the other. So this is a tablespoon I'm going to put of garlic in here. Garlic is good for your blood pressure, your pressure, you know. So, yeah. So this is going to go for another hour and a half, well, hour. I'm going to set the alarm for an hour, you know, because, you know, when you season your meat really good, you know, you're going to get a really good broth, you know. And I may probably need to add another tablespoon or a little bit more of the adobo. I don't know. But it's better to have less, because you can always add more, you know, salt to your you know, to your food. But once you can never take salt out. Once you add your salt, it's good to put a certain amount and taste it as it goes, so that if you need to add more, you can add more. But when you add too much, you basically messed up the dish, you know. So I'd rather not have a lot of salt in here. I mean, I can still add more till, you know, it gets, you know, to the taste I desire. But once you add too much salt, it's a done deal. So, I'm going to let this cook for an hour and a half. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to let it cook for an hour. Yeah, I'm going to let it cook for an hour. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add the potatoes. So that's going to be the last the last, you know, when 30 minutes left on the timer. Like I said, I don't want it to fall off the bone. You know, I want you to be able to pick up your oxtail and bite into it, and then it comes off the bone like that. So y'all, I guess I'll be having this for dinner. I'll be having this for dinner with some grits. I don't know. Could be with mashed potatoes. I don't know. So, yeah. Let me fill this up. Let it go. Get it going again. I like this thing. It boils fast. Now, this right here takes almost half an hour to boil and to whistle. But this, do it like in 4 or 5 minutes. That's what I need, you know? Look at that. Oh, I love onions. That's a lot of onions. That's 1 onion in there. I love onions. If y'all didn't know, now you know. But I love me some onions. So, when I come back, an hour have passed, or about 2.5 hours passed when I come back. Well, an hour has passed. Because before I came on, an hour and a half passed, and then when I come back, an hour will have passed. I want y'all to see the finished product of this. So, once this start boiling, I will set the timer for 1 hour. And then, when the hour's done, I'll come back. And then, I'll add these potatoes, which I think I should have added more. I don't know if I should cook it separate. Oh, and then I'm going to put on the pot of okra and onions. But that's not going to be in the video. But I just really wanted some oxtails and some potatoes and some grits. That's what I wanted. All right, y'all, I'll be back. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:14 p.m.
5:14 p.m. So I should be back at least 6:14 or 6:15 p.m. around that time. Yeah, I'll be back. Hey, you guys. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:17 p.m.
6:17. So an hour has passed, you guys. Let's see what's going on in this pot. I'm letting y'all know that I really let an hour pass. Ooh. So this been cooking for 2.5 hours. Hold on. Y'all, look at this. I can eat this right now. What TY said? Oh, on my God, today. Look at that. Oh. Y'all see that? You see that? Let's see. They got maybe another half an hour to go. Ooh. Ooh, did y'all see that? Oh. So I'm going to throw the potatoes in now. And this is about done. This was cooking for 2.5 hours, you guys. Remember I said I would come back maybe at 6:14, 15 like that? It's actually 6:17. So an hour passed. And I'm going to throw these potatoes in, which I think I shouldn't even throw it in right now. Maybe I should let it go for another 20 minutes. What the heck, you know? Oops. Ooh! Ooh! I almost burnt myself. So we're going to put the potatoes in. Yep. I only put 1 potato in here. I didn't put a whole bunch. So this is going to cook for a half an hour. And you guys, I will be back. It's coming along. And I'm going to go make the grits. That I'm going to make off camera, the grits. And I'm going to put the okra on. Do I still want to make that okra? Okay. Alexa, set timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:19 p.m.
6:19. So, I'm going to let this... So, it should be back like maybe after... Wait, what time I said it was? Wow, just that fast, I forgot. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:20 p.m.
6:20. All right, so I should be back around like 6:50. All right, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:51 p.m.
6:51 p.m. So this is done. I have the okra going. I already made my grits. So yeah, this should be done. Yes, this is done. So this was cooking for 3 hours. This was cooking for 3 hours, y'all. Ooh, it is so hot in this kitchen. Ooh, I don't want to break up the meat. But y'all, that's the finished product. That is the finished product. That was 3 hours of cooking right there. And I only had to add water to the pot one time. Because like I said, I had it on medium. So that's 6 on mine. You know, lowest one, highest is on 10. Mine was on 6. So that was in between. So what do I do with that fork? We are going to taste test. Taste test. So the grits is done. The grits is done. I done washed the dishes. Okra, I'm not going to eat it. I may have it later. Oops. Oops, boiling over. Okay, that's what I didn't want. So we're going to taste test, y'all. And we are going to be out. Because this video is, not longer than I thought. I was going to do me sitting down eating in this video. But no, I'm not. No, I am not. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Alright, y'all. If y'all haven't subscribe. Thumbs up this video. Hit that notification bell to be notified. You know, share, comment, all that. So the grits is done. Yes, I'm having grits with my oxtails. I wanted oxtails and potatoes and grits. But somehow, oh, y'all, I forgot to add the green peppers. But I threw it in there. Hopefully they're soft enough. Oh, for real. I forgot to add the green peppers. I was like, no. So we're gonna test this one out. Cause this is the biggest one. Normally let you know if it's really done or not. So y'all, let's say grace. Amen. Y'all. See, I don't want it to fall off the bone. You know. I mean, I could let it go longer, but oops. It's done. 3 hours is enough. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Can I cover this? Okra's back there. Mmm. This is good. Throw some Lips hot sauce on this. Mmm. The smaller ones, the bones falls off of them. But y'all, that's the end of this video. Y'all, 3 hours has passed since I put this pot on. So, yeah. I told y'all what time it was. You know, each time I came back. So that I let y'all know it was actually 3 hours. Even though I wasn't recording for 3 hours, because I had it on pause each time I set the timer and let this pot go to work. I'll be back in another video eating the oxtails and the potatoes and the grits. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I like to be able to pick up my oxtails when I eat it. I mean, nothing wrong with falling off the bone, but I'd rather have whole oxtails on my plate. Mm-hmm. Ooh. These oxtails are, Look at that. Mm-hmm. And got a little gravy in it. Not gravy. Got some broth in here. So this potato was cooking for 30 minutes. Normally I let it go for 20, 25 minutes. This is the potato, y'all. Still got its shape. Ooh, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. Mmm. 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 Got those sun on his head, y'all. Not camera ready right now. This is delicious, y'all. This is delicious. Mm-hmm. Mmm. All right, y'all. Mmm. The potato here. Delicious. Any longer it would have broke apart. But ooh. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Ooh, it's hot in this kitchen. Love y'all. Until next time. Mwah.